Okay. So you want to take the audio down, whatever you want to do now that there's more than one recording. You want to show our GoPro.
I showed her a little bit earlier.
Awesome. Awesome. So, and see now he's after me doing this. I don't see him. I don't see him. So I'm here to tell us what he's doing. I want to make sure that as well. So I've got all the office people. I don't think that was what I don't. That doesn't sound like a ball game to me.
You all ready to go? I'm just like mentally.
Yeah.
I'm Brian.
I'm Mia.
Mia?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mia. I forgot no water. Not ready.
How much is the cameras that you want to do? Do you just want to move this and I click on these? Or do you want to try to do all?
I don't get a microphone that's busted. This thing is super loose. Do you care?
visitors, Elkhorn North Wolves, and of course, your Blair Bears. At this time, if everybody would please rise, remove your hats, we'll play our national anthem. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First up, for the visitors from Elkhorn North, a 5'8" sophomore, number 1, Kaylee Lake. A 6-foot senior, number 13, Palmer. A 5'10" sophomore, number 23, Addie Pratt. A 6'1" junior.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Blair High School for tonight's Eastern Midlands Conference matchup between the Bears and the Wolves of Elkhorn North. Girls contest just about ready to get underway. We'll catch up with the announcements here in the gymnasium. Taking care of the starters for Elkhorn North first. The Wolves will come into Blair tonight with a record of 6-7 under head coach Michael Krupa. And they will start with Kaylee Lake. She is a 5'8" sophomore. She's joined by Reagan Palmer in the starting lineup. Palmer is a 6-foot senior. Then it's Addie, 5'10" sophomore. Sailor Smith, a 6'1" junior. And Peyton Palmer, a 5'10" freshman, rounding out the Wolves starting lineup. Coach Krupa is assisted by Alex Liston, and the second assistant is Nikki Dice. As I mentioned, 6-7 for Elkhorn North. Their wins this season have come at home against Platteview, on the road at Omaha Duchesne, and at Hastings. And they won at home against Lincoln Standing Bear, against Elkhorn, and most recently on the 24th of January, they won on the road at Pender, a very good D1 school who has a record now of 18-2. Losses have come to Norris, Elkhorn High, Gretna, at Omaha Scott, at Gretna East, and at home against Lincoln Pius X, as well as on the road at Bennington. And now the starters for the Bears, under head coach Matt Ashoff. Bears going to look a little bit different in the starting lineup tonight, trying to navigate some injuries. They'll start with Cadence Field. She's a 5'4" freshman. Claire Anderson, a 5'4" junior. Third starter is Kate, 5'6" junior. Tatum Macklin, the 5'6" sophomore, gets the start, as well as Hayden Frank Mathis, a 5'11" senior. Matt Ashoff is the head coach, as I mentioned a moment ago. He's assisted by Laura Anderson and Jen Chickus. Mark Quickle is the Bears athletic trainer, and the student manager is Lillian Hunick here on senior night. They will recognize Lillian along with Hayden Frank Mathis and Addie Sullivan here, I think, in between the boys and girls games, actually. Blair has a record of 9-6. Most recently, the Bears coming off a win earlier this week at Lincoln Northwest against opponents from Nebraska High School. They've won 4 in a row. They did lose on the road at Harlan, Iowa, in between there. Ball is in the air. It's going to be won by the Wolves, and we are underway as Elkhorn North brings it into the front court. Wolves will work it around the perimeter. The Bears in a 2-3 zone defense to start this ball game. Elkhorn North up high, now down into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. That's good. That's Kaylee Lake that will get the scoring started for Elkhorn North. They lead it 3-0. And now the Bears will go to work offensively for the first time. Knocked out of bounds off the hands of Kate Wolf over there. It stays with the Bears. They get it into Cadence Field. Field over to that left sideline. Now they skip it all the way to the near side. Claire Anderson will drive inside. Open shot, put it up, no good. Wolves clear away the rebound. They want to hurry into the front court. Pass is swung all the way out there into that right side corner. Now it's up high into the hands. This is Lake with it to start the offense. Lake around the perimeter. Into the hands of Reagan Palmer at the top of the key. Right side to Lake, now to Palmer. Here at the mid-post, and try to get it back out into the corner. It's tipped and stolen away. Good hands by Field, and now the Bears will push into the front court. Kate Wolf has it, stops inside of the tip circle. Gets it to Field. Field dribbles into the middle of that defense. Her dribble was poked away, but collected by Frank Mathis, and now they'll reset again out near the volleyball spiking line. Wolf with it up high. Now far side to Macklin. Her pass is knocked out of the hands of Frank Mathis. The other way go the Wolves. Reverse layup attempt, no good. Rebound is tipped. It'll be controlled by Elkhorn North. There's a three from out up high. That's also no good. Claire Anderson runs down the rebound. Anderson hurries across the timeline, then wants to slow things down. Finds Cadence Field. She'll shoot the three-pointer. That is short, no good. Macklin tried to save it. Stepped on the baseline. It'll be Wolves basketball. In for the first time for Blair is Madeline Chickus. She is a 5'8" sophomore. She'll come in for Frank Mathis. And it will be Elkhorn North basketball as Kaylee Lake brings it across the timeline. Quick pass inside, then back out up high. Three-pointer is good. That's Sailor Smith with the three-point basket. Back-to-back triples to start the game for Elkhorn North. They lead it 6-0. Blair still looking for their first points here just over 2 minutes into the contest. Macklin with a jumper from the elbow. That's no good. And again, the Wolves clear away the rebound. Kaylee Lake across the timeline with it on that right side elbow. And she's going to be tied up. Good hands. That was Cadence Field that got her hand in there and tied her up and forced a turnover. Blair will get the basketball. Mallory Hansen will check in for Elkhorn North. She's a 5'4" senior. She'll replace Reagan Palmer. Full court pressure here by the Wolves. Bears get it in. They break the pressure easily, and now across the timeline with it is Field. Field on the right side wing. Elkhorn North also in a zone defense here. The Bears trying to spread it out, find the gaps in the middle of that defense, and try to get the defense moving side to side. Field to the right side wing. Found Chickus for a moment. Now it's Anderson with it. In the lane to Macklin. Now to Wolf. Now Anderson, 5 to shoot. Her pass is tipped and stolen away. Anderson, though, got it right back. Field has it. The Bears did get a reset of the shot clock there, so they'll have a fresh 35, and they almost and did turn it over. So the Blair offense just a little bit out of sorts here. They're playing without one of their most experienced players, their senior Addie Sullivan. Unavailable tonight due to injury, I'm told. So Coach Ashoff and his staff trying to navigate around that. Hopefully won't be too long before we see Addie back out there on the court. Wolves have it again with Sailor Smith up high. Now left side wing three-pointer, no good by Addie Bratt, but the rebound keeps it with Elkhorn North. Smith will shoot the three. That's good. That's her second of the opening quarter. It's the third three for Elkhorn North. They lead at 9-0. We're almost halfway through the first quarter. 4:20 left to play in the opening quarter. And that ball's going to be dribbled on the sideline over there. It'll be a turnover for the Bears. Bo Went, 5'7" freshman, will check in. She'll replace Claire Anderson. And in for Elkhorn North is Kara Kudlatz, a 5'8" senior. Coach Ashoff wants a timeout. We'll step away. It'll be a 30-second break, so we'll step away with him. We'll be back with more Blair basketball here on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tekamah with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com.
Welcome back to Blair High School. Bears come out of the timeout, staying in that 2-3 zone defense. Elkhorn North leads at 9-0. 4:05 left in the first quarter. Wolves work it around the perimeter on the offensive end. Goodlatz had it for a moment, now swung it over into that far side corner. 15 to shoot. Sailor Smith had it, poked away, good steal there. Taking it to the other end as Bo went. Her shot was up, no good. Tried to draw the foul there, no call. Elkhorn North back the other way with it quickly. Inside shot blocked by Chickus. Addie Bratt spun inside, tried to put it up off glass, and Chickus got a hand on it. Claire Anderson and Hayden Frank Mathis will check back in for the Bears. Macklin and Chickus, I believe it was, will head over to the bench. Inbound for Elkhorn North from underneath their own basket. Wolves get it in. Kudlatz has it in that far side corner. Smith for a moment, now right back into the hands of Kier Kudlatz. Around the perimeter left side, this is Mallory Hansen with it. Good defense here by the Bears. Peyton Palmer up high. Now Smith. Now in the corner again, it's Hansen. Guarded by Field. Bounce pass up high to Smith. 4 to shoot. Three-pointer from the left corner is up, no good. Rebound is fought for and going to get a tie-up called. Both players fell to the floor. I think it was Cadence Field and Mallory Hansen on the floor. Both gals are up. It appeared to be okay. That's a good sign. The ball stays with Elkhorn North, however. And a fresh 35 for the Wolves. 3:11 left to play in the opening quarter. I think they might be a discussion here about the shot clock. I'm not sure. Allie Sullivan's going to check in for the first time for Blair. She is a 5'9" junior. They'll keep 35 on the shot clock. Wolves will throw it in. They get it into Palmer. And it was Leah Robinson who had it for just a moment. Got rid of it quickly. Now Robinson has it in the near side corner. Working in front of that Bears bench. Back to Palmer at the top of the key. She's got it there at the elbow. Her bounce pass somehow made it all the way out to the perimeter to Kudlatz. Got rid of it quickly again. Still a lot of time on the shot clock. 10 to shoot. Bears defense doing a great job working hard side to side in that zone defense. Pass into the middle of that free throw lane is another jump ball. This time it's going to go to the Bears. Good hands again by Field. She'll get a break. She's going to come out as Tatum, Macklin, and Kate Wolf check back into the game for the Bears. Macklin will throw it in. Again, full court pressure here for Elkhorn North. Claire Anderson in the backcourt with it. Now it's across the timeline. That's Bo Wendt at the top of the key. Right side wing to Anderson. To the elbow. Now kicks it out to Wendt over on the left side of the floor. Wendt back to Anderson here. Right side wing. Baseline, that's Macklin with it. Back to Anderson. To Wendt at the free throw line. Spins into the middle. Into a defender. Had to kick it out of the corner. 8 to shoot. Three-pointer on the way. That's off the rim. No good. Macklin. And the rebound controlled by Elkhorn North. Coming away with it was Reagan Palmer. Palmer got it to Lake. Kaylee Lake across the timeline. Left it to Palmer. Now it's Kudlatz with it over on that far sideline. Guarded closely by Anderson. Now Robinson with it. Robinson right side, Lake. Out near that volleyball spiking line. Back to the left wing is Kudlatz. Back to Lake in the right side corner. Jumper on the baseline is up and good. Kaylee Lake has 5. It's 11-0. Elkhorn North leads it with 90 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Slow start to the ball game for the Bears offense. Three-pointer from the corner for Macklin. That's good, and that takes the lid off of the bucket for Blair. Finally, Tatum's first basket of the ball game, obviously. It's now 11-3. 1:10 left to play in the opening quarter. Leah Robinson has it in front of that Bears bench. Working there against Wentz. Now up high, it's Emma Whalen. Checked into the game with that last dead ball. Whalen got rid of it quickly into the corner. Robinson to Lake. Lake near side to Kudlotz, back to Lake. They'll try to get it inside there to Whalen. The ball's tipped out of bounds by the Bears with 4 to shoot. Back into the game for Blair will be Cadence Field and Madeline Chickus.
Checking into the game for Elkhorn North is number 5.
And Skylar Cooley, a 5'7" senior, checking in for Elkhorn North.
Field and number 10, Madeline Chickus.
4 to shoot, remember, as they look to throw it in from underneath. They get it into Whalen, lost it momentarily. Now Lake from the corner. Jumper is no good. Chickus with the rebound. Blair can't quite hold it for the last shot of the quarter. It's about a 6-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Bears will get a quick shot off anyway. It's jumper by Chickus from the top of the key. It was no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and now it'll be Elkhorn North basketball. Shot clock is turned off. 30 seconds left on the game clock here in the opening quarter. Elkhorn North with a 8-point lead, 11-3. As they work it around the perimeter, trying to get the best shot they can here in this last possession, likely the last possession of the quarter. Out up high with it is Palmer to the free throw lane. A little bit of a floater there. She stepped around, shot no good. Still 5 left in the quarter. Now a whistle and a foul is going to be called. Whistle is going to be called on Elkhorn North. It's on Emma Whalen. It's her first, the first foul on either team here in this ball game. It'll be Blair basketball, full court pressure, 3.4 left in the quarter. Bears will get it into Cadence Field. Field bounces up ahead to Wolf. She lets it fly from the other side of half court. It's no good. After one, it's Elkhorn North 11 and Blair 3. We're back in 60 seconds on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, tax and business.
Welcome back here again to Blair High School, where it's been all Elkhorn North through the first quarter, 11-3. 3 3-pointers and a 2-pointer for the Wolves. The Bears with a 3-pointer by Tatum Macklin toward the end of that quarter. Wolves will start the second quarter with the basketball. They get it inside. Little left-hand scoop shot's no good by Palmer. Frank Mathis clears away the glass. Now the Bears will try and chip away at that deficit here. Cadence Field has it over on the right wing. To Frank Mathis, now Anderson on the left side, back to Frank Mathis, good look underneath there to Macklin, and a whistle as they're going to say Tatum was pushed from behind. Going to be called on Peyton Palmer. That's her first personal, and the team's first here in the second. Bears will throw it in from the baseline. Cadence Field has it, she gets it into Wolf. Wolf's shot is no good, got herself a little too far under the rim. Elkhorn North with the rebound and the basketball as Kara Kudlotz brings it across the timeline. Add it to Palmer. Now at the top of the key with it is Sailor Smith. She'll drive inside, wrestles the basketball away. Shot was no good, and rebound by Field. I thought maybe it went out of bounds, but Cadence pushed it all the way up the floor. Now it's in the middle to Frank Mathis. Right side, 3-pointer on the way by Wolf. That is off the back rim, no good. Macklin with the rebound and the putback. Tatum Macklin's got all 5 for the Bears. They're down by 6. It's 11-5. And a 5-0 run for Blair as well. Shot inside there by Smith, no good. Frank Mathis with another good rebound. Hayden's done a good job defensively here early on in this second quarter, and we're going to get a kick basketball there as the ball went off the foot of Kaylee Lake. It'll stay with the Bears. A couple of subs ready to come in for Blair. It'll be Madeline Chickus and Bo Wendt replacing Claire Hayden, Frank Mathis. So Coach Ashoff trying to use as much of the depth on his bench as he can and keep fresh legs out there on the floor. Chickus has it at the free throw line. In the corner to Bo Wendt. She'll drive inside. Shot was no good, but a foul is going to be called. She will head to the free throw line. Chance for 2. Sailor Smith's going to be called for the foul. Oh, pardon me. They called that on Peyton Palmer. Excuse me, I thought they were going to get that on Smith. So Smith has no fouls. Palmer picks up her second. And at the line for Blair, shooting 2 is Bo Wendt. She misses the first. Mallory Hanson and Reagan Palmer check back in for Elkhorn North, and Allie Sullivan, pardon me, back into the game for the Bears. One more free throw here for Bo Wendt. That one's good, so she gets the friendly roll there. Her first point of the ball game. Makes it 11-6. Bears down by 5. 6:20 to play in the first half. Wolves, little inside-out game, 3-pointer from the right wing, no good, and the rebound controlled by Wendt. That was missed by Mallory Hanson. Quickly up ahead come the Bears as Field has it on the left side of the floor. Kicked it out to Wendt. Now Wolf right back to Wendt on the left wing. Now near side to Wolf. She'll drive inside, picks up her dribble. Bounce pass back out to Wendt. To Cadence Field. Inside to Chickus at the free throw line. Madeline Chickus is going to put it on the floor. Drives in, puts it up, and good. Chickus did a good job taking her time. Got her defender to leave her feet. Madeline went around her, got the bucket, and the Bears now on an 8-0 run. It's 11-8. Timeout taken by the Wolves. We're back in 30 seconds on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tekamah with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants. Turnkey Nerds. SEI Security.
Welcome back here again to Blair High School. Brian Abrahams with you on BSDN Live. Bears working their way back into this one. They were down 11-0. It's now 11-8. Elkhorn North with the lead and the basketball. 5:30 left to play in the second quarter. Wolves will work it around the offensive end. Reagan Palmer has it inside on the block, driving around Chickus. Left-hand shots up and good, and that stops the Blair scoring run. First 2 points of the ball game for Reagan Palmer. Gives Elkhorn North a chance to set up their defense, but the Bears do a nice job breaking the pressure. Now they'll operate in the offensive end. Bo Wendt skips it here to the near side to Cadence Field. Back to Wendt. Driving down the free throw lane now. Wendt's shot is up, no good. We do have a whistle and a foul called. Wendt's going to go back to the line. We'll see who the guilty party is this time. It's going to be Kaylee Lake. Her first. Team foul number 3. Bo Wendt back to the line. She'll shoot 2. First one is no good. Back into the game for Elkhorn North, Leah Robinson. Bears need to take advantage of these opportunities at the free throw line. Second one for Wendt is good. Just like the last one, she made it hit the back rim, then the front rim, and finally fell in. So she's 2 out of 4 from the line. She's got 2 points. It's 13-9. Elkhorn North by 4. 3 minutes gone in this second quarter. Wolves work it around over to that left side corner. Pass inside, taken away. Good hands by Madeline Chickus defending the post. Now she'll hand off to Cadence Field. The freshman brings it across the timeline. Hands at the top of the key. Now three-pointer up by Wendt. That's no good. Field got the offensive rebound, found herself wide open, put it up and in. I think Cadence was a little surprised. One of the smallest players on the floor grabbed it. Nobody around her. She put it up and in. Her first 2. A 2-point game now, 13-11. Bears down by 2. What a comeback it's been here in this second quarter. Elkhorn North at the top of the key with it is Palmer. Now Lake, deep 3 from the right wing. That's good. Kaylee Lake seems to be that calming force out there for Elkhorn North. She's got 8 points, including a pair of 3-pointers just past the midway point of the quarter. Wolf across half court, almost lost it into the backcourt. Now it's Cadence Field with it. Elkhorn North putting pressure all the way out to midcourt, but that allowed Madeline Chickus to get free on the backside. Good pass over there. I think that was Bo Wendt who found her, and Chickus laid it up and in. 16-13, Wolves by 3 as the Bears continue to battle back. Robinson on the left side of the floor with it, down into the corner. This is Lake. Now up to the top of the key to Smith. Around the perimeter, Leah Robinson with it on the right corner. Finds Reagan Palmer out in between the circles. Back to Robinson, 10 to shoot. Back to Palmer. A couple of steps beyond that three-point line to Lake. Back to Palmer in the free throw lane. Steps around the defender, puts it up and in. Good job, Palmer, to use the glass. 5-point lead now for Elkhorn North. Press is broken that time by Field as she dribbled it across midcourt. She finds Wolf, then Wolf with a bounce pass out off the foot of Bo Wendt. Turnover for the Bears. Subs in for Blair as Tatum Macklin, Claire Anderson, and Hayden Frank Mathis all check back in. Kara Kudlotz back in for Elkhorn North. 2:45 left here in the first half. Bears down 18-13. Need a good 2.5 minutes to finish the half strong and stay within 5 or less. Certainly more than capable of taking a lead here the way that Blair's played in the second quarter. Palmer will drive into that free throw lane. Shot no good. They got Frank Mathis off the bench and back out there to defend the middle, and she did exactly that. Hayden also grabbed the rebound. Now Cadence Field brings it across half court. Anderson with it. Now here to the near side to Wolf. Back to Anderson. Little mid-range jumper for Claire. That's no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds, and last touched by Frank Mathis. It will be Elkhorn North basketball. Whalen and Addie Bratt check back in for Elkhorn North with 2:09 left in the half. Lake bounces it in, and Kara Kudlotz will bring it across half court. Kudlotz up high to Lake in between the circles. Now to the left side, it's Leah Robinson to Whalen. No, pardon me, that's Bratt. Addie Bratt with it. Kudlotz, now it's Whalen on the right side wing. Driving to the free throw line. To Bratt, now Robinson. Again, the Bears doing a nice job sort of passing off that ball handler between defenders. 4 to shoot now. Elkhorn North has to hurry. Bratt lets it fly. Shot was no good. Rebound is knocked around. I think we're going to get a foul called on the Bears on the rebound attempt. It's going to be called on Tatum Macklin. It's her first. It's the first team foul called on Blair here in this ball game. Fresh 35 for Elkhorn North, however. From the baseline, they will throw it in all the way up high to Lake. Guarded there by Field. Now Lake got rid of it down into the corner. She's back now at the top of the key. Into Whalen. Back out right side to Bratt. Now it's Lake again with it. Lake cut off there by Field as she drove inside. Hands off to Robinson. Her dribble is poked away and stolen, and Claire Anderson comes out of there with it. Anderson to the elbow. Hands off to Wolf, the runner. That's up and good. Kate Wolf with her first two. Nice job sharing the basketball by the Bears. That makes the score 18-15. Under a minute left to play in the opening half. Robinson around the perimeter, inside to Whalen. Back out, three-pointer on the way. Back rim, no. Rebound tipped around, controlled for a moment by the Wolves, but Frank Mathis took it out of there. Bears running the other way with it. Anderson up ahead. Little jump stop, little ball fake, puts it up, shot blocked. No, Frank Mathis with the rebound. She'll use the glass. It's up and in. Hayden Frank Mathis with her first two. It's 18-17. Elkhorn North leads it by one. 20 seconds left in the half. Lake with it over here on the near side. Deep three-pointer. That missed everything. No good. Rebound is saved, but into the hands of Macklin. 10 left in the half. Bears can get the final. Field will bring it across the timeline to Frank Mathis. Around the perimeter. Ball is tipped almost out of bounds. 2 seconds left. Field's going to have to fire. She does. It's not in time. Would not have counted, but a great second quarter there for the Bears. They're down by only one as we head into our halftime break. It's Elkhorn North 18, Blair 17. We'll be back at the start of the second half here on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud. State, nobody knows Washington County. Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live.
welcome back to Blair on BSDN Live. EMC matchup for you tonight. Elkhorn North here on the road to take on your Blair Bears. The Wolves 11-3 on the season. Just had their starting lineups announced. We'll catch up real quickly here. The starters for Elkhorn North. Jace Reynolds, a 6'2" junior, is their first starter. Nike Orgable, the 6'3" junior, follows him. Then it's Will Farrington. He is a 6'6" senior. Kellen Murphy, a 6'1" sophomore, is the fourth starter. And Sutton Pietkowski, 6'6" junior, rounds out the starting lineup. Andy King is the head coach for the Wolves. He's assisted by Spencer Peterson, Jared Betts, Daniel Lish, Nate Shimonitz, and Brandon Orgeborg. And for the Bears, starters will be Cooper Sorensen, a 6'1" senior, Brevin Leggett, a 6' freshman, Aiden Slaminski, a 6' junior, Callan Steinbeck, a 6'4" freshman, and Bo Meyer, a 6'5" junior. Those are your starters for the Bears. Blair's 7-7 under head coach Chris Whitwer. He's assisted by Brett LeGrand, Trey Landsman, and Quincy Nichols. Tip is won by Elkhorn North as they bring it into the offensive end for the first time. Three-pointer was off the mark, no good. Rebound is fought for and won. Good hands there. That's Cooper Sorensen that came out of there with it. Sorensen got it up ahead. And now they'll start the offense. Leggett over on the left wing with it. Dumps it down inside to Meyer. Bo Meyer trying to create some space. Puts a shot up and in. Tough look there for Bo Meyer. He was defended tightly. He's got the first two of the game for the Bears. They lead it 2-0. Elkhorn North back to work in the offensive end. Blair in the man-to-man defense as Orgebold spins inside, puts a shot up and in. Tough defense there and a good shot by Nike Orgebold, the first basket of the game for Elkhorn North. And now back quickly to the other end. Shot is up, no good. That time missed by Brevin Leggett, the freshman with a left-hand runner. A little bit off the mark. Three-pointer almost put up there by Farrington, but he thought better of it and pulled it around, or down rather. They work it around the perimeter. Now in the near side corner, that is a three. That's up and good by Sutton Pietkowski. He knocks down the triple. Makes it 5-2. Elkhorn North with a 3-point lead. Sorensen back to work on the offensive end for the Bears. Kicks it out to Leggett. Now the first touch for Steinbeck to Meyer. Jumper from the free throw line. Off the rim, no good. Rebound cleared away that time by Kellen Murphy. Murphy to the top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Now left side wing. Pietkowski will shoot the three. That's good. Pietkowski hits his second consecutive three-pointer. And now that makes the score 8-2. Bears trying to find some offense here, working against this man-to-man defense from Elkhorn North. Slaminski drives into the lane, kicks it back out to Meyer. He'll shoot the three. That's short, no good. Rebound controlled by the Wolves. Reynolds came out of there with it. To Orgebold, back to Reynolds at the left elbow. He'll drive into contact. Shot was no good, but a foul will be called. That's going to be the first, I think, on Brevin Leggett. That is the case. It's his first and the team's first, and that will put Elkhorn North at the line. Shooting two, it's Jace Reynolds. Reynolds, a 6'2" junior. First free throw is up and good. Seven-point lead now for Elkhorn North. It's 9-2. Second free throw for Reynolds is also good. So now the Bears will go back to work. Move it around the perimeter. Slaminski has it. Now it's Sorensen. Sorensen over here to the near side. That's Leggett. Brevin Leggett, a baseline bounce pass to Slaminski. He'll shoot the three. That's good. Aiden Slaminski ends the scoring drought there for the Bears. 5:05 left in the first quarter. It's 10-5. Elkhorn North leads it by 5. They get it inside to Pietkowski. Tipped away from him momentarily. Wolves do get it back. Reynolds spins inside the free throw lane along the baseline. Now out to the corner. Three-pointers up and good. That's Will Farrington. Boy, that's a tough combination. They've got two 6'6" players that have knocked down a total of 3 3-pointers here in this first quarter. Piatkowski with 2, now Farrington with 1. That's tough to match up against. 13-5 the score as the Bears work it around the outside. Slominski's got it up high. Tried to go inside to Meyer. Good hands there by Piatkowski with the steal. Up ahead is Orgebold. He'll drive all the way inside. No, Piatkowski tried to follow. Couldn't get that to go. Bears can run out the other way. Slominski to the basket. Puts it up and in. Good look by Cooper Sorensen. Slominski, the beneficiary of the offering. 6-point lead for Elkhorn North now. 13-7 as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Piatkowski had it tipped away from him at the free throw line. Good hands by Meyer. Up ahead, Sorensen in the lane. He'll kick it out. Three-pointer by Steinbeck is good. Callan Steinbeck says we're not going away anytime soon as the freshman knocks down the three-pointer. The 6'4" freshman here on the right side wing for the Bears makes it 13-10. Blair battling their way back after getting in a bit of a hole here. Rebound is tipped around, controlled by Reynolds. He'll kick it out. Three-pointer is off the mark that time. Piatkowski, the rebound bounced, I think, off of something behind the backboard, so it's out of bounds. It'll be Blair basketball. Hayden Daggett checks in for the first time for Blair. Tyler Neatfelt and Ethan Beachy and Cole Debuse will check into the game for Elkhorn North. 13-10 your score, 3:20 to play in the first quarter. Blair down by 3 as Cooper Sorensen sets up the play from midcourt. He'll get a screen out up high, now finds Steinbeck. Deep three-pointer, Kellen short off the front rim that time. Rebound to the Wolves. Up ahead with it is Piatkowski on the baseline. He spins, his pass is tipped and stolen away. Good hands there by the Bears defensively. Out up ahead is Sorensen with it. He may have carried the basketball. Double dribbled, actually, is the call, and turnover there for Blair. Unfortunate for the Bears that time. 2:53 left in the first quarter. Neatfelt will throw it in the backcourt. He bounces it in to Kellen Murphy. Murphy to the right side of the floor. Back to Neat, the left side. Pass it out to the left side corner. He'll shoot the three, and that's good. Tyler Neatfelt has the 4th three-pointer of the first quarter for Elkhorn North. Quickly the Bears back the other way, trying to get there before the Wolves could get set up. Unable to do so. Now Sorensen's got it out up high. Right side to Slominski. Now a three-pointer is up and off the mark that time by Brevin Leggett, and out of bounds off of the Bears. It'll go back to Elkhorn North with 2:20 left in the quarter. 16-10 your score. It's a 6-point lead for the Wolves. And Murphy will bring it across the timeline. Kellen Murphy guarded by Callan Steinbeck. So similar names matched up over there. Murphy's going to shoot a deep three. That's no good. Piatkowski has the offensive board, and he puts it back up and in. Piatkowski has got 8 here in the first quarter. And he gives his team an 8-point lead, 18-10. Steinbeck around the perimeter. Over there with it is Leggett. Leggett dumped it down to Hayden Daggett for a moment. Now Daggett's back out up high with it to Steinbeck over here. Steinbeck drives in, puts it up from the right side block. It's good, counted, and a foul is called. Good take there by Kellen Steinbeck. Piatkowski's going to be called for the foul. It's his first. It's also the first for Elkhorn North. Steinbeck to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Bo Meyer back into the game for the Bears. Free throw for Steinbeck is good. So Steinbeck has 6 now here in the first quarter. Makes it a 5-point deficit for Blair. 18-13, minute 30 left here in quarter number 1. Piatkowski finds Debuse at the top of the key. Now driving inside with it is Beachy. He'll kick it all the way to the corner. Little baseline jumper, that's up and good for Tyler Neatfelt. his second bucket here the opening quarter. He's got 5 off the bench. Leads back out to 7, 20-13 with 1:10 to play here in the first. Leggett over there on the far side wing. Guarded closely by Murphy. And now it's into the hands of Hayden Daggett. Around the perimeter. Back now Leggett over here on the right side to Daggett. Now Steinbeck with 9 to shoot. Steinbeck into the corner. Jumper by Daggett is off the side of the shot clock. That's out of bounds. It will be Elkhorn North basketball with 43 seconds left in the half. Pretty good defensive possession that time there for the Wolves. Kellen Murphy will walk it across the timeline. Murphy to the hands of Piatkowski. He'll drive all the way down inside, and a foul is going to be called there on the Bears. And they'll say it's on Steinbeck. He picks up his first. Say the foul was in the act of shooting, so Sutton Piatkowski's at the line, shooting 2 with just under 30 seconds left. First one is good. 9 points now in the first quarter for Piatkowski. 21-13 your score. He'll shoot one more to see if he can't get into double digits here. And he does as he makes them both. And he'll get a break as he comes over here to the bench. Jace Reynolds checks back in. Full court pressure here from Elkhorn North. Bears have it in the backcourt with Steinbeck, and that pass is almost turned over there. Knocked out of bounds by Elkhorn North. It'll stay with the Bears. Cooper Sorensen in the backcourt. They get it up ahead, however, to Brevin Leggett. Now it's back to Sorensen and near the tip circle. Now bounce pass to Steinbeck. He'll drive all the way inside. Puts it up off glass. No good. A foul's called on the rebound. They may get foul on Elkhorn North as Bo Meyer went up for the board. Looked like Jace Reynolds may have slid into him. That is the case. So Reynolds picks up his first. Team second. It stays with the Bears. 12.1 left in the opening quarter. Sorensen will trigger it in from the baseline. Cooper gets it into Leggett. Shot fake, open 3 from the right wing. That's up and good. Brevin Leggett did a nice job to relocate himself. Knocks down the 3. 3 seconds left in the quarter. 3-pointer is up, no good. Sorensen with the. It's 22-16 at the end of the first quarter. Bears down by 6. We're back in 60 seconds on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.com. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications. Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud of.
Welcome back here to Blair High School on BSDN Live. It's 22-16. Bears down by 6 to start the second quarter. They have the basketball. Cooper Sorensen out up high with it. It's a screen from Meyer. Sorensen to his right. Now back to Steinbeck. Tried to get inside to Meyer. Well defended there by Jace Reynolds. Got a hand out and tipped it out to the sideline and took the ball away. Now it's Orgabold in the front court with it. Turnover for the Bears, and now Elkhorn North will go to work. Reynolds at the key. Kicks it out. Three-pointer is good by Tyler Neatfeld. He's got 8 points off the bench, a pair of three-pointers and a two. For Neatfeld makes it 25-16. Steinbeck to Sorensen. Now it's Meyer with it at the free throw line. Meyer out to Steinbeck on the right wing. Callan picked up his dribble. Now it's Hayden Daggett. Daggett and Leggett. Leggett over here on the right side, guarded by Orgabold. His pass is taken away. The other direction goes Debuse all the way to the basket. Left-hand shot, no good. Well defended there by Steinbeck. Leggett got the rebound up ahead to Sorensen. Sorensen picks up his dribble. Now he's got it again over there in the corner. Bounce pass to Meyer on the baseline. He's doubled quickly, and that's a travel. Hayden Daggett caught it, sort of shuffled his feet before he drove, and the turnover gives it back to Elkhorn North. Aiden Slowinski will check in for the Bears. He'll replace Callan Steinbeck. Orgabold will bring it across half court to Reynolds. Reynolds up high. Neatfeld. Shot fake, now drives inside. Leaves it back to Reynolds. This is Beachy with it. Driving down inside. Draws the double team. Now a triple team. Tried to fire a pass out of it. And I think he stepped on the baseline. He did. So a turnover for Elkhorn North. Ball back to the Bears. And for the first time, we'll see Easton Bosonic, a 6'3 senior, checking in for Blair. And Bosonic will replace Hayden Daggett. Slowinski will throw it in against full court pressure. 6:21 left in the first half. Get it into Sorensen. His pass is taken away. Good steal there by Debuse, but he's going to be called for the charge. Or pardon me, that's Ethan Beachy, excuse me. Beachy with the steal. Then drove inside and ran over, I think it was Slowinski. Beachy's first, team's first here in the second quarter. They'll get a little bit of perspiration off the floor underneath the basket. And now Slowinski will throw it in. He gets it into Sorensen. Sorensen in the backcourt, one-on-one with Neatfeld. Gets it across the timeline. Now Slowinski with it on the right wing to Sorensen. Down inside, this is Bosonic with it. Easton spins to the baseline. Shot was no good. Had a chance at the rebound. Couldn't quite secure it. And now Elkhorn North brings it out of there. Reynolds has it. Working there against Meyer. Driving all the way inside. Might have walked. They're going to say he was pushed first. It's going to be a foul, excuse me, called on Bo. Bo's first. And the team's first here in the second quarter. So it will be a baseline inbound coming for Elkhorn North. Three-pointer on the inbounds pass. Shot no good there by Neatfeld. Rebound is controlled by the Bears. Blair's got numbers as they hurry into the front court. Underneath to Meyer. He'll put it up and no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Almost an opportunity at a three-point play, but Bo's going to try to get two the hard way. Foul's called on Neatfeld. His first, the team's second. And Meyer now, for the first time in the ball game, at the free throw line where he'll shoot two. First one is no good. Subs into the game for both teams. Will Farrington checks in. Sutton Piatkowski checks in. And Kellen Murphy also back in. And in for Blair for the first time is Andrew Smutney, a 5'11 sophomore. Second free throw for Meyer is good, so he gets 1 out of 2. It's the first point for Blair here in the second quarter. Bo's got 3, 35 left to play in the quarter. 25-17 is the score. Wolves with the lead and the basketball. Good defense there by Bosonic as he tipped that pass along the baseline out of bounds. Stays with Elkhorn North now, 26 on the shot clock. Reynolds will throw it in. Gets it in. It's Piatkowski with it out up high. Hands off to Orgabold. Now around the perimeter. Piatkowski guarded there by Meyer. Now Reynolds for three off the rim. No good. Rebound is controlled by the Bears as Brevin Leggett able to snag the ball there at the free throw line. Now it's Smutny at the right wing, kicks it to Bosonic. He'll shoot the three. That's off the mark, no good. Murphy with the rebound. Kellen Murphy into the front court to Piatkowski. Now back to Murphy. Nice little shake and bake dribble there as he takes it along the baseline. Got a foul called on the Bears. It's going to be on Smutny. Andrew picks up his first, the team's second. Wolves will get it in. It's Farrington with it. Farrington to Piatkowski. Now back to Murphy. Down into the corner, it's Reynolds with it. He'll drive all the way inside, and the basket, I don't think will count. It's a blocking foul called on the floor. I'm not sure that either coach is happy with that. The Blair coaching staff is going to want a charging foul. Foul's called on Leggett. It's his second, team's third, and Andy King going to say the foul's in the act of shooting, and he wants the points that came along with it. He won't get them. The ball will stay with Elkhorn North, however, as Leggett sits down, and it looks like Callan Steinbeck came back in. Three-pointer from the top of the key is up and good. That's Murphy. Kellen Murphy with his first basket of the ball game. Sixth three-pointer for Elkhorn North. Smutny quickly back the other way, lost the dribble off of his foot and out of bounds. And a quick turnover there by the Bears. Excuse me. Ball goes back to Elkhorn North as we approach the midway point here of this second quarter. Good hands there. Take the dribble away from Piatkowski, and now a held ball. The arrow, I think, will keep it with the Wolves.
Jump ball. To the Wolves. Checking in for Blair, number 10, Cooper Sorensen.
Cooper Sorensen and Hayden Daggett will check back in for Blair at this dead ball. Bosonic and Smutny will head over to the bench. As I mentioned, still Elkhorn North basketball. 26 on the shot clock. They get it in to Orgebold. He'll drive all the way to the block. Shot is up, no good. And the rebound is knocked into the corner, controlled by the Bears. Sorensen up ahead to Steinbeck. Down to the baseline, that's Daggett with it. Back out to Sorensen, now inside. Nice job there by Bo Meyer. Meyer on the post, spins into Piatkowski, puts the shot up. It's no good, but a foul is going to be called. Piatkowski picks up his second, the team's third, and that will send Meyer to the line where he will shoot two more. Big free throws coming here. Blair trying to find some offense. So far in this quarter, it's only been Bo Meyer and only from the free throw line. He's 2 out of 3 from the line in the quarter. Piatkowski will head over to the bench, and Ethan Beachy will check back in. Meyer will shoot the second free throw here and try and make this a 9-point game. And he does. 28-19 now the score. As I mentioned, only 3 points for Blair here in this quarter. We passed the midway point. They've all come from the free throw line. Meyer's 3 out of 4 from the line. Murphy hands off to Reynolds. Now it's back to Murphy with it right in between the circles. Bounce pass right side to Farrington. Back to Murphy. He'll drive around Meyer. Kicks it out on the wing to Beachy. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called as Beachy went up into the air. Not sure if this is going to be in the act of shooting or not. Foul's on Slominski. Aiden's first, team's fourth, and they'll say it was on the floor with 3:27 left in the half. A baseline inbound coming here for the Wolves. They get it in. Three-pointers up by Murphy, no good. Slominski with the rebound. He'll bring it into the front court himself. Finds Daggett in the right corner. Hayden drives all the way to the basket. Shot's no good, but a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Jace Reynolds. That's his second personal and the team's fourth. Back to the free throw line we go. This will be Hayden Daggett. For the first time, he's at the free throw line. Scoreless so far in the ball game. And scoreless no longer as he gets the first of two. That makes the score 28-20. In for Elkhorn North, Tyler Needfeld. He'll replace Jace Reynolds. And as difficult those points have been to come by here for the Bears in the second quarter. If Daggett is able to hit this, the score in the quarter will only be 6-5. That is the case. Couple of three-pointers for Elkhorn North. That's it. And now 5 free throws for Blair. They're 5 out of 6. 28-21 is the score here with 3:07 left in the half as Orgable drives down inside. Count the basket and a foul. Good aggressive take there by Nike Orgable. The foul is going to be called on Slominski, his second in a row. It's the team 5th. Orgable will go to the line to try to three-point play. He's got 4 points now in the ball game. Free throw is good. So Orgable gets the free throw, and now that makes the score 31-21 with 3 minutes left before halftime. Sorensen on the dribble across the timeline, gets it up high to Meyer. Now Steinbeck, he'll shoot the three. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound is fought for in the corner. The Bears have it. Sorensen collects it out there near midcourt. Back to Steinbeck. Now it's Slominski. Good crossover dribble and a nice pass. Finds Bo Meyer wide open on the backside. A great pass by Aiden Slominski. Deficits back down to 8, 31-23. Excuse me, 2.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Orgable into the front court to Farrington. He'll skip it all the way to the other side. Now it's Murphy with it. Back to Orgable for three. Off the back rim, no good. Sorensen's got the rebound. Cooper up ahead of everybody. Now he hits the brakes. Hands off to Steinbeck. Now it's Slominski with it. Back to Steinbeck. Far side. Three-pointer for Daggett is good. Beautiful ball movement there. And Daggett drills the three-pointer. 5-point game. 31-16. Bears working their way back into this one. Murphy on the drive. Picks up his dribble on the right sideline. Now it's Beachy with it. Working against Daggett. His bounce pass is an errant one, taken away there by the Bears. Sorensen will take it to the basket. Left-hand shot, no. Slominski's rebound and follow won't go, but a foul is going to be called. Aiden's going to go to the free throw line. Good hustle there by Aiden Slominski. Neatfelt picks up the foul. It's his second. It is the team's 5th. And as I mentioned, Slominski is at the line where he will shoot 2 with 1:39 left. Free throw is off the rim, no good. Slominski will shoot one more. Try and make this a 4-point ball game. And he does. Rattled that one down. Aiden's got 6 points now in the game. Suddenly the Bears trim it down to 4, 31-27. Minute and a half left before halftime. Murphy on to his left, takes it down inside. Good hands there. Steinbeck took it away from him right off the dribble. Up ahead to Sorensen. Now out of the corner, Slominski. Back to Steinbeck. He'll dribble down the free throw lane. Shot is no good, but a foul is called. He's going to go to the free throw line. I think they're going to get it on Neatfelt. They will. It's his 3rd. Team's 6th. And Callan Steinbeck at the line. He will shoot 2. These will be the 9th and 10th free throws for Blair in the quarter. Steinbeck hits the first one. Cole DeBuse will check back in for Elkhorn North, and Tyler Neatfelt will take a seat. Second free throw here for Steinbeck. Front rim, no good. So he gets 1 out of 2. 31-28. Bears down by 3 with 1:10 left in the half. Farrington over to the right side to Murphy. Now it's DeBuse with it in the corner to Beachy. Beachy has it on the right wing. Wanted to go up to Orgable. Now he does. Back to DeBuse at the top of the key. Left side is Murphy. Skips it all the way in the corner to Beachy. Back to Orgable. Working at the free throw line. Now Murphy. Good defense here. Tracks him outside of that three-point line. Now it's Beachy, and a blocking foul is going to be called on the Bears on the baseline with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Horrible break there for Blair. Foul's going to be called on Hayden Daggett, his first, but it's the team's 6th. So Elkhorn North at the line shooting 2, and the shooter will be Ethan Beachy. Scoreless so far in the ball game. A 6-foot junior steps to the line. with his team up by 2, 31, pardon me, by 3, 31-28. First free throw is no good. He'll shoot one more. Right-handed shooter as the Bears get ready to box out. Ethan Beachy fires the free throw and knocks that down. He gets 1 out of 2. Makes it a 4-point game again, 32-28 as Sorensen works with it in the backcourt. 40 seconds left in the half. Daggett with it up high. Nice look inside there to Sorensen. Back to Slaminski. Now it's Steinbeck with it. He'll shoot the 3. That's up and good. Callan back knocks down his second 3 of the game. It's a 1-point game, 32-31. Bears down by a point, 15 left in the half. It looks like Elkhorn North's going to try and hold this for the final shot. Murphy working on Sorensen. Cooper forces him to his left. Now to Farrington. He'll shoot the 3. That's off the rim, no good. Steinbeck with the rebound. Slaminski will let it fly. It's no good, but as we head into halftime, it's Elkhorn North 32, Blair 31. Great end to that second quarter by the Bears when it started so slow offensively. They're down by a point as we head into our halftime break. We'll step away. We'll be back with the second half on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search
Welcome back here to Blair High School as they get ready to start the second half. It's 32-31. Elkhorn North leading Blair by a point. Callan Steinbeck had 10 in that first half for the Bears. Bo Meyer had 7. Aiden Slominski was 6. Hayden Daggett had 5. And Brevin Leggett had 3. Sutton Piatkowski was in double digits for Elkhorn North. He had 10. Tyler Neatfeld had 8. Bears with the basketball to start the second half, and they promptly turn it over right out of the gates. Driving down to the baseline, Bo Meyer lost the dribble. So they'll give it back to Elkhorn North. Opportunity to take the lead there for the Bears on that possession. Now they'll have to do it here on the defensive end. Elkhorn North going to work, driving inside. They'll kick it out. Three-pointer from the corner. That's no good. Missed there by Reynolds. Long rebound, however, is tipped into the backcourt. They'll keep it alive as Orgabold drives to the baseline. He's cut off there. His bounce pass is loose, and now a tie-up. This will be Elkhorn North ball. Good hustle by Slominski, ducking in there to grab it. Taking it away, almost taking it away, I should say, from Piatkowski, and now it'll be a baseline inbound here for the Wolves. They'll get it in. It's Orgabold with it. Inside to Piatkowski. Turnaround shot. No good, but a foul is called. It's going to be on Slominski. That is his third. He'll have to be careful here. First here for Blair in the second half, and Piatkowski at the line where he will shoot 2. He had a very good first quarter. Didn't score in the second. That free throw is good, so he adds to his team lead. He's now got 11 points. Stretches the lead to 2, 33-31. Second free throw for Sutton Piatkowski is good. So he makes them both. He's 4 out of 4 from the line in the game. His team's up by 3 now, 34-31. See if the Bears can redeem themselves from that opening possession here. They get it inside to Meyer. He's got it taken away. A tie-up is called. Fortunate break there for the Bears. Looked like Piatkowski might have gotten that away from him, a little bit quicker than the whistle gave him credit for, but Bears do keep the possession. Sorensen will throw it in from the baseline. Cooper gets it in up high. That's Steinbeck with it. Callan all the way to the far side, back to Sorensen. Now Steinbeck on the wing. Gets it to Leggett. Leggett inside to Meyer. He puts it up and in. Great pass and really good hands there by Bo Meyer. Slominski with the assist. Back to a one-point game, 34-33, as the Wolves work it around the perimeter. Murphy out there to Reynolds. Reynolds will drive inside, finds Piatkowski. He shoots the 3. That's good. Sutton Piatkowski with his third three-pointer of the ballgame. It's the 7th of the game for Elkhorn North as a team. Meyer with it inside, almost lost it, kicked it into the corner. Now it's Sorensen with it, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called as Cooper drove inside. And it will be called on Nike Orgabold, his first. Elkhorn North's first as well here in the second half, so the Bears will have it on the baseline. Cooper looks to throw it in, gets it into Steinbeck. Callan Steinbeck driving inside, kicks it out. Slominski will shoot the 3. That's off the back rim, no good. Nice rebound, though, by Steinbeck. And then his pass is tipped and intercepted. Tried to go back to Slominski. Taken away there by the Wolves. Quickly up ahead, three-pointer from the corner. That's off the rim, no good by Farrington. Good rebound there by Bo Meyer. Meyer up ahead to Leggett. Brevin's got it on the left wing. In the corner to Sorensen. Now back out, Slominski. And now Cooper Sorensen with it again, out near midcourt as he will set the offense. Bounce pass over to the left side of the floor is knocked out of bounds. Good hustle there by Elkhorn North. That was Jace Reynolds that tipped that out. It stays with the Bears. 14 on the shot clock. Sorensen to his left to Leggett. Leggett trying to create some space there to the top of the key. Now inside there to Meyer. 3 to shoot. Bo's got to pull the trigger. Quick loss of dribble taken away. Good hands by Piatkowski. Up ahead to Orgabold. Inside to Reynolds. It's tipped out of bounds. Nice job there by Bo Meyer running the floor on it. At least gave his team an opportunity to get their defense set up. And it will be Reynolds throwing it in from underneath his own basket. Gets it into Murphy, a little baseline floater that's up and good. A little bit too easy there. Nice set play, and Murphy was wide open. He's got 5 now in the game. The lead's out to 6, 39-33. 5:15 left here in the third quarter. Leggett on the dribble, bounces to the near side to Slominski. Hayden driving, hands off. This is Steinbeck with it in the corner to Leggett. Shot fake, he'll drive all the way inside. Shot was no good. Bodies on the floor there in the lane as everybody's fighting for the rebound. Elkhorn North comes out of there with it. It's Murphy driving down to the basket. Left-hand layup is good. Kellen Murphy went around the long arm of Callan Steinbeck and got the bucket. 41-33 now, an 8-point lead. Three-pointer for Leggett, a little bit short, no good. Piatkowski with the rebound. Up ahead to Orgebold. He'll take it all the way to the baseline, puts it up and in. Chris Whitworth's probably going to call a timeout there. That's 3 consecutive layups for Elkhorn North, and he will call a timeout as the Bears bring it back across the timeline. Suddenly it's a 10-point lead. 3:33, it's a full timeout. We'll step away for 60 seconds. We'll be back on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tacoma with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.com. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson and Associates, Inc. RVR Bank for your local banking and wealth management needs. Balls Out Motors, Tax and Business Consultants, Turnkey Nerds, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., and Great Plains Communications.
Here once again to Blair High School on BSDN Live. 4:27 left in the third quarter. It's 43-33, a 10-point lead for Elkhorn North. Bears with the basketball. Slominski driving to his right. He'll hand off to Leggett, to Steinbeck. Now back to Leggett in that left corner. Up to Cooper Sorensen, who will pick up his dribble on the left wing. Skips it all the way to the far side to Steinbeck. Now Slominski with it. Hayden will drive inside, picks up his dribble. Bounce pass, jumper is up, no good. That was Hayden Daggett who checked in at the timeout. Shot was off the mark. Elkhorn North into the offensive end. Murphy's shot, a little bit short, and the rebound was tipped out into the corner. Collected there by Cooper Sorensen. Sorensen's pass taken away by Piatkowski. He'll drive inside, and the ball's ripped out of his arms, and a foul is going to be called. We'll see if they'll call this a shooting foul on Steinbeck or not. And they will. Callan picks up his second personal. Team second as well. Sutton Piatkowski back to the line for Elkhorn North, where he will shoot 2 more free throws. He's 4 for 4 from the line in the game. Now 5 for 4. Easton Bosonic checks back in for Blair. He'll replace Aiden Slominski. Second free throw coming here for Piatkowski. Also good. He's 6 out of 6 from the line in the game. He's got 7 points in the third quarter, 17 in the contest. The lead is 12, 45-33. Sorensen with it in the corner for the Bears. 3:33 left in the third. Around the perimeter to Daggett. He'll hand off. Steinbeck's got it on the baseline, kicks it far side. Bosonic's 3 is off the mark, no good. The rebound is knocked out of bounds by Hayden Daggett. It will be Elkhorn North basketball. Murphy walks it up to Orgebold. Now Blair has extended that defense just a little bit. Orgebold will drive it all the way down inside. Reverse layup again is good. Mikey Orgebold's got 9 now in the contest. A couple of reverse layups here in this third quarter. Stretches the lead a little further. It's a 14-point lead, 47-33. The scoring drought here for Blair. They have only 2 points in this quarter. Three-pointer from the corner is, and that's only a 2, excuse me. Hayden Dagger with a foot on the line. Ends the scoring run for Elkhorn North. He's got 7. Back to a 12-point game, 47-35 with 2:33 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer is up and good by Will Farrington. His second 3 of the ball game. Three-pointer number 8 in the game for the Elkhorn North squad. That extends the lead right back out to 15, 50-35. Sorensen spins into the free throw lane, hands off to Steinbeck. His shot's no good. Orgebol's got the rebound, quickly up ahead to Farrington. Elkhorn North continuing to run here as they sense the momentum building. They'll get it inside now, back out to Orgebold. Drives into traffic. Tough shot, no. Nice rebound, though, by Piatkowski. They're going to say he was going back up with that. The foul is called on. It's his third. And Piatkowski back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Third trip to the line here in this quarter. Minute 55 left in the quarter. That free throw is good. Tyler Neatfeld checks back in for Elkhorn North. Bo Meyer and Aiden Slominski back in for the Bears. 51-35. Elkhorn North with the now 16-point lead. Piatkowski's free throw is good again. Now has 9 in the quarter, 19 in the game. That leads all scorers. 52-35 the score at the moment as Meyer has it at the top of the key. Left side to Daggett. Now around the perimeter, this is Bosonic with it. Easton driving to the baseline, kicks it back up high to Meyer. Bo will spin into the free throw lane. Defended well there by Piatkowski. Ball was knocked away, got it back, and then was fouled. I think that'll be on Piatkowski. He picks up his third. It's just the second for Elkhorn North in the quarter, and Bo Meyer will head to the line for Blair. He'll shoot a couple free throws, try to get himself into double figures. First one is off the mark, no good.
Checking in for the Wolves, number 5,
Ethan Beachy will check in for Elkhorn North. He'll replace Will Farrington. One more free throw for Meyer. He's got 9 in the game. That one is no good, off the front rim a couple of times, and Orgebold grabs the rebound for the Wolves. Under a minute and a half left to play here in this third quarter. Orgebold, nice little give and go there with Murphy, and Kellen Murphy lays it up and in. He's got 9 also now in the ball game, with 6 coming here in this quarter. Three-pointer by Meyer is off the rim, no good. Beachy with the rebound. We'll pass the 1 minute mark here on this possession. Piatkowski with it on the right wing, working there against Meyer. Spins him into the middle of that free throw lane, spins it in. And a whistle and a timeout, I believe, called by Chris Whitwer as Piatkowski puts that bucket up and in. No, excuse me, that's Elkhorn North with the timeout. 30-second break, Bears down 21, 56-35. We'll be back on BSDN Live. Welcome back here again. 53.4 seconds left in the third quarter. Blair down 56-35. It's been a dominant quarter here by Elkhorn North. The Bears turn it over in the backcourt right out of the timeout. Good steal there by Beachy. He'll get it off to Neatfeld. Now it's Orgebold with it. He'll drive it inside, kicks it out. Murphy for three. That's off the rim. Nice rebound this time by Brevin Leggett. Leggett working in the backcourt against Jace Reynolds. Now gets it across the timeline. It's Sorensen with it. Up high to Meyer. Back to Sorensen. All the way down inside. Three-pointer is no good by Daggett in the corner. Rebound cleared out of there by Beachy. 22 seconds left as he hurries it across half court, and now the Wolves will probably try and hold it for the final shot. Nike Orgabold's got it. He's inside of the tip circle. 10 seconds left in the quarter, waiting for a screen as Reynolds comes up there to the midcourt. Now Orgabold will drive all the way inside, and he puts it up and in. 2 seconds left. Bears try to get the shot off, and it is no good. A good close to the quarter there by Elkhorn North, and they now lead it 58-35 as we step away for 60 seconds. We'll bring you the fourth quarter when we come back on BSDN Live.
Thank you for being a part of BSDN Live coverage of the Blair Bears. We're proud to partner with many local businesses that are supporting all of the Blair School activities. Join us in thanking them as well. Awful Nice Guys Heating and Air Conditioning, locally serving Washington County for 25 years and counting. Find out more about Mike Beebe and the team at awfulniceguys.com. Memorial Community Hospital and Health serving Blair, Fort Calhoun, and Tekamah with continued expansion of services from birth and beyond. Learn more at mchhs.org. Woodhouse Auto Family, serving our community and the world with all of your driving needs. Search woodhouse.com. For real estate, nobody knows Washington County like WC Real Estate. Blair Eye Associates, Dr. Ryan Palmer. Jackson.
Welcome back here to BSDN Live. It's 58-35 to start the fourth quarter. Elkhorn North outscored Blair 26-4 in that quarter. Sutton Pietkowski had a really good quarter. He had 11. He's got 21 now in the game. And it will be Wolves basketball to start quarter number 4. Murphy gets it to Reynolds at the elbow. Now to Orgabold. He'll spin inside. Well defended there by Slaminski. Shot was no good. Steinbeck with the rebound. Up ahead, and Cooper Sorensen, they'll say, traveled with the basketball. He kind of caught it in an awkward spot and also in an awkward direction. He was sort of facing backwards, so tough play there. Basketball immediately back to Elkhorn North. Orgabold will hand off to Murphy over there on the far sideline. Now it's Reynolds with it in the corner to Murphy. Murphy guarded by Sorensen. He'll skip it to Beachy over here on the near side. Beachy drives in, kicks it out. Niefeld in the corner for three. That's good. Kyler Niefeld, quiet in the third quarter, makes his third three-pointer of the game. He's got 11 points now and extends the lead, 61-35 now the score. Steinbeck will shoot the three on the other end for the Bears. Off the mark, no good. Somehow got his own rebound. Now it's Leggett with it. His three is also off the mark. And the rebound controlled by the Wolves, at least for the moment. It was brought out of there by Nietfeld. Reynolds tried to throw a full court pass and threw it over the head of his intended recipient. Turnover back to the Bears. Cole DeBuse back into the game for Elkhorn North with a minute gone here in this fourth quarter. Cooper Sorensen will walk it up to half court. Sorensen on the dribble, gets a couple of screens, working to his left. Now it's Steinbeck with it. Back to Sorensen, now to Brevin Leggett down in the corner, and a foul is going to be called as he tried to get it inside to Hayden Daggett on the post. Fouls on Nietfeld. It's his fourth, team's first here in this fourth quarter. Bo Meyer back into the ball game. And in for the first time is Carson Mankey. He's a 5'11 junior, and he'll replace Nietfeld. Bears will throw it in on the baseline. They get it in. It's Leggett with it on the left wing. Brevin for three off the rim, no good. Beachy with the rebound for Elkhorn North. They'll bring it across the timeline, working there against Sorensen. Beachy on the dribble, and now a reaching foul will be called on Blair. It's either Slabinski or Leggett.
Fouls on number 30, Aiden Slominski.
It's going to be on Slominski. That'll be his fourth personal.
Into the game for number 14,
Will Farrington and Sutton Piatkowski back in for Elkhorn North. They'll have the basketball on the baseline. They get it in. Farrington drives down inside. Contact. He was able to get rid of it. Up high, that's Piatkowski with it. Sutton driving to the basket. Shot partially blocked, but a foul is also called. He'll go back to the free throw line.
Fouls on number 12, Brevin Leggett.
And it's on Leggett. He picks up personal foul number 3, team second.
Number 34, Sutton
Piatkowski back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more free throws. He's 8 for 8 from the line of the game. There's his first miss. So 8 out of 9. 21 points so far through 3 quarters.
Number 13, Colin McCabe.
For the first time, we'll see Colin McCabe check in for Blair. He is a 5'11 junior. And one more free throw coming here for Piatkowski. 6.
In for the Bears, number 20.
One more
Andrew
sub
Smutney.
first. Andrew Smutney will check in, and he'll replace Brevin Leggett. Now we'll get the free throw from Piatkowski. That one's good, so he gets 1 out of 2 on that trip. 9 out of 10 from the line in the game. 22 points. Smutney on the right side wing. Pull-up jumper is good. So Andrew Smutney right off the bench knocks down a 2-point basket. Makes the score 62-37. Elkhorn North gets it up high. 3-pointer off the mark, no good. Piatkowski with the rebound, and a foul is going to be called. Another offensive rebound and another trip to the free throw line for Sutton Piatkowski. I think Colin McCabe is going to be the guilty party. His first, team's third. With 5:51 left in the fourth, Piatkowski back to the line, shooting 2 more. Hayden Daggett checks back in. He'll replace Slominski. It's a 25-point lead for Elkhorn North, 62-37. Piatkowski gets the on this trip. Easton Basonic checks back in for Blair. He'll replace Callan Steinbeck. Piatkowski's second free throw is good. So he gets them both that time. Leads 27 now, 67-34. On the right side wing, driving inside, putting it up and in is Hayden Daggett. Off the glass, Daggett's got 9. 5:35 left as Elkhorn North works the ball around the offensive end. DeBuse had it up high. He'll hand off to Farrington. Now Piatkowski spinning into a double team, kicks it out. DeBuse for 3, off the rim, no good. Foul's going to be called. That's going to be on Piatkowski, who pushed off Bo Meyer. So Piatkowski picks up his fourth. Team's second here in the fourth quarter. Blair gets the basketball back. And Smutney walks it across half court. Finds Basonic on the left side wing. Back to Smutney, who will back it out in between. Now to the right side to McCabe. McCabe hands off to Daggett. Jumper from the free throw line is up and good. Hayden Daggett with another 2. He's got 11 now in the ball game. Makes the score 64-41. 4:45 left. 3-pointer from Piatkowski is good. Sutton Piatkowski knocks down another 3-pointer. That'll be his 4th 3 of the game. 27 points now in the game for Sutton Piatkowski. And a blocking foul is going to be called here on Elkhorn North. Carson Mankey picks up the foul. It's his first, team's third. Isaac Field will check in for the first time for the Bears. He is a 5'7 junior. Blair gets it in. It's McCabe with it. McCabe on the left side working there against Mankey. Picks up his dribble. Needs some help and finds Daggett. Daggett almost lost his footing. Now he'll drive all the way inside. He puts it up and in. Another 2 for Daggett. Total here, he's got 6 in the quarter, 8 in the half, and 13 now in the ball game. 67-43 your score. Farrington with a good shot fake. He'll drive it down inside. Dumps it to Piatkowski. He's double teamed. Kicks it out on the wing. Three-pointer no good by Mankey. Mankey tried to get a hand on the basketball in the backcourt. Not able to do so. They get it up ahead, and Isaac Field puts it up and in. Right off the bench. And his first 2 of the game. Makes it 67-45. Past the midway point here. 3:35 left. Beachy spins into the free throw lane, almost lost his footing, kicked it back out to Farrington. Rebound is kept alive for a moment by Piatkowski and then lost out of bounds. Ball will go back to the Bears. And Bosonic will throw it in. He's got Isaac Field in the backcourt with him. Field walks it across half court on the dribble. Now left side to Smutney. Smutney down in the free throw lane, kicks it out to Bosonic. Now back to Field, back to Bosonic. A deep 3 coming here, short, no good. McCabe with the baseline jumper is short. Daggett with the offensive board and the putback. Hayden Daggett now with 15 in the ball game. Has a very good game here off the bench. Makes the score 67-47, under 3 minutes left. Three-pointer from the opposite corner is no good by Debuse. Field will push the tempo up ahead. It's Bosonic driving inside. Layup is no good. Rebound controlled by Piatkowski. He'll bring it all the way to the other end. He puts it up off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by McCabe this time. 2.5 minutes left. Collin brings it across half court. They'll get it to Bosonic. Fires the 3 at the top of the key. That's no good, and it'll bounce off the rim and out of bounds. In for Elkhorn North, Grant Sutko, a 6'2 sophomore. He'll replace Piatkowski. Nelson Cush, a 6'2 senior, checks in, and so did Alex Just, a 5'11 senior, also checked into the ball game. Ethan Beachy with it up high with 2:10 left. Beachy to Debuse. Now over to the far side of wing, it's Mankey driving inside the floater. That's off the mark, no good. And the rebound controlled by Cush. Nelson secured the board, then got it into the hands of McCabe. McCabe up ahead to Field. Isaac Field's right-hand runner, no good. Wolves with a rebound, under 2 minutes now to play. 67-47 your score. Out up high with it is Sutko. Guarded by Cush. Now to the near side, Debuse. Inside Sutko, shot is blocked, but a foul is going to be called. I believe this will be on Bosonic. That is the case. Easton picks up his first team foul, number 4.
At the line for 2 shots, number 33, Grant Sutko.
And at the line for the first time in the game is Grant Sutko, shooting 2. First free throw, no good for the 6'2 sophomore. Into the game for Blair will be number 50, John McKeon, a 6'1 senior. He'll replace Colin McCabe. Drew Meyer, a 6'4 freshman, checks in for Elkhorn North. Second free throw for Sutko is off the back rim, no good. Beachy will save the rebound off of the foot of Alex Just, and it'll stay with Elkhorn North. Good hustle there by Beachy, even with a minute and a half left. He's played quite a bit of this second half. Gets it into Sutko. Now it's Mankey with it, far side to Beachy. Guarded out there by Cush. Beachy spins into the middle of that free throw lane. Shot fake, puts it up off glass and in. Tough shot there. Ethan Beachy with his first basket of the ball game. He had a point from the free throw line, so he's now got 3. It's 69-47. More bodies to the scorer's table for Elkhorn North. Three-pointer on the way by Nelson Cush. Cush knocks down the three to the delight of the student section over there on the far side. First three-pointer of the ball game and first basket of the ball game for Cush. Now a foul called on the other end as Drew Meyer drives to the basket. We charged to Bosonic. It's his second. Meyer's going to head to the line to shoot two. First attempt is good. His first point of the ball game. Into the game for Blair, number 55, Ty Tessendorf, a 6'4" sophomore for the first time. Subs in for Elkhorn North as well. A host of subs came in at that exchange after the made free throw. Carter Peterson, I think, is out there. So is Flynn Fickbaum. Shot up by the Bears, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Peterson. Carter Peterson brings it back across the timeline with 35 seconds left. Hands it to Connor Cox. To Fickbaum, now back to Cox. Guarded out there by McKeon. Three-pointer on the way is good. That's Carter Peterson off the bench. Knocks down the triple with 15 seconds left. 73-50 is score. All goes inside to Ty Tessendorf, and he's going to be chance to go to the free throw line. Officials got to figure out who the foul is going to be called on. It's Drew Meyer. His first. Tessendorf at the line for the Bears, shooting two. First free throw is nothing but net. Tessendorf gets his first point of the game. He'll shoot one more. That one's off the front rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Connor Cox. Peterson will bring it across the timeline, and they will dribble this one out. Elkhorn North's going to get the win. 73-51 is the final score. The Bears fall to 7-8 on the season. Elkhorn North moves to 12-3. Sutton Pikowski is going to be the leading scorer. That's clear. He ended with 27 points. Leading scorer for the Bears. This is going to be a little bit harder to figure out. Callan Steinbeck finished with 10. Bo Meyer had 9, it looks like. Hayden Daggett, he'll be the leading scorer. He had 15, with 10 of them coming after halftime. Aiden Slominski finished with 6. Nelson Cush had that three-pointer. He finished with 3. So did Brevin Leggett. 2 points for Isaac Field, 2 for Andrew Smutney. 1 point for Ty Tessendorf. 31 in the first half for the Bears. That means they scored 20 in the second half. 51 in the ball game. Elkhorn North wins it 73-51. It's Brian Abrahams. I want to thank all of our sponsors for helping us to bring you this broadcast. Thanks to the Blair High School media production team for helping out here. Had a couple of good assistants here on site. Thanks to all of you for listening. It's been Blair Basketball here on BSDN Live.